Welcome friends. This video is part of Ethics, Integrity and Aptitude series. In this video, let's look at the difference between ethics and morality and conflict between ethics and morality. There are certain situations where there may be conflict between ethics and individual morality. Let's look at these situations and let's also look at the difference between ethics and values. First, let's look at the difference between ethics and morality. So ethics, these are the systematic study of human actions from the point of view of their rightfulness or wrongfulness as means for attainment of ultimate happiness. So ethics are the standards, these are the norms, rules or code of conduct imposed by the external agency. This external agency may be society, profession, community, organization or an individual for the ultimate happiness of the society. So ethics has to be seen from the societal perspective, whereas morality has to be seen from the individual perspective. Even though ethics and morality deals with the rightness or wrongness of a particular action, morality has to be seen from the individual perspective. So this morality is about principles or habits with respect to right or wrong conduct of an individual. Okay, so ethics is about external society. Okay, this is imposed from the societal perspective, so this is external, whereas morality is internal. So it depends on the internal belief system of an individual. So ethics is about following social obligation, since ethical norms are imposed by the society itself on an individual, so it is all about social obligation, whereas morality is about true to your individual belief system, your individual value system, your individual conscience. So this is morality, and ethics has to be seen within the cultural norms. Okay, so ethics operates within the cultural norm. Okay, ethics has to be seen from a particular cultural perspective or from a situational perspective. Ethics cannot operate in vacuum. So ethics operates within a cultural norm, but morality is not the case here. Morality may transcend cultural norms. For example, the morality of an Indian citizen is similar, maybe similar to that of American citizen, whereas ethics in most of the cases is not the case. So it is cultural bond. Ethics is cultural bond. I would like to give an example for this. We in India believe that the parents at their old age has to be looked after by their children. So during their old age, the parents has to be kept by the children in their home and looked after very affectionately. Okay, but in America, it is not the case. It is entirely ethical to leave their parents in old age home or in single households. Okay, but in India we may consider that as unethical, leaving the old age disabled parents in old age homes. So these are the ethical difference between different culture systems. So this is one of the example, and the word ethics derived from the Greek word ethos, means character, and the word Latin derived from the word morality derived from the Latin word moralitas, that means custom. So these are the major difference between ethics and morality. There are more similarity rather than more differences between ethics and morality. Okay, and now let's look at the conflict between ethics and morality. There are a lot of situations where there may be conflict between ethics and individual morality. So we know that ethics operates at the societal level and morality operates at the individual level. So I would like to give an example for this from the lawyer perspective. So we know that the following professional ethics, like for a lawyer, the ethical norms imposed by the law profession is most important. For that, a defense lawyer may get the chance to defend a murderer, a rapist. So from the ethical perspective, he has to defend his client no matter what, to greatest extent, to prevent him from penalty. Whereas the lawyer's individual morality may not allow him to defend a criminal, a rapist, a murderer, because he has done the wrong thing. So it is immoral to defend a criminal from the individual perspective, whereas from the ethical perspective, that means the professional ethics of a lawyer, it forces him to defend a murderer because his profession says so. So this is one of the example. And second example is that from the medical profession. We know that the euthanasia, it is a practice of intentionally ending the life of a patient in order to relieve that patient from pain and suffering. So if a patient is suffering from unbearable pain and the disease is not curable, then law admits that he may end his life to escape from that pain. So euthanasia is allowed in certain cases. So in that case, the doctors may provide assistance to the patient to end his life. So is medical profession, the professional ethics of the doctors demands him to assist the patient to end his life to escape from the pain. But the individual morality of the doctor, a particular doctor, may not allow him to perform that act because it involves ending the life of a patient. So it is immoral from the individual perspective, but it is totally ethical from the ethical perspective to involve in the euthanasia. So these are some of the conflicts, and I also would like to give another example from the soldier perspective. So soldier, his professional ethics demands him to go to any extent to save his countrymen and also to protect his country. So he can go to any extent to protect his country. So that is professional ethics. Individually, certain soldiers may have reservation of killing the enemies or the collateral damages which may happen in the warfare. So this is individual morality. I would like to give an example from our Indian history itself. So during civil disobedience movement during 1930s, in Peshawar, Garhwal rifles refused to fire at the non-violent protesters, even though orders came from the highest level. So this is the conflict between ethics and morality. So his professional ethics demands him to shoot at the opponents, but individual morality may not allow him to perform that act because it is immoral. He may feel that it is immoral. These are the conflict between ethics and morality, and this may happen in case of civil service as well, civil servants as well. There may be conflict between professional ethics and individual morality. So you have to balance these conflicts. And now let's look at the difference between values and ethics as well. So values are maybe positive value or negative value. We cannot consider all the values as ethics. Only those values which are moral are considered as ethics. So only moral values are considered as ethics, not all the values. So this is it about this video. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and please go visit my Facebook page and like that page. This is the address, facebook.com/UPSC General Studies, and link is also provided in the description box below. Please share this video so that others can benefit from this. Thanks for watching.